So I just came home, and on my way home, I was sent a video. So I put it on while I was driving so I can listen. And the topic was love. And I want to do this video because I felt while I've done videos on love before, either people are not getting it or there's still a lot of confusion out there about that word and that topic and discussion when it comes to love. And yes, we know that love is single-handedly the most beautiful word that we can hear, but it's also the most dangerous word in the world. In fact, love has caused more damage than good, and it's simple because we don't have a clear understanding of what the word means, and so we are using the word in a lot of different contexts and forms to get a meaning, but it really doesn't mean that because love in itself is not a feeling, and we have always heard it. We have always heard it that love is about action, and so love is not about how you feel about something. That's just simple hormones. That's hormones being secreted in your blood from based on your subconscious mind and how you feel. There are some people when they hear the word love, they cry. Some are happy. Some actually grow stronger in a relationship with their partner, and some it scares some, and it's simply because the subconscious mind takes that word and that meaning and secrete hormones in your bloodstream based on your experience and life and your past and history. So my point is, I've heard a lot of things about relationships and commitment and love. Guys, it's very simple. Love is a commitment. So when somebody tells you that I love you, it means that that person should have the ability to commit to you for life. And a lot of women especially, and it's not an attack, it's a fact. A lot of women especially based on not having fathers at home, when they hear the word love, men to tell them I love you, it really hits home for them because they're always seeking something. And what they're really seeking is not love per se, but it's support and that void that is filled, well, it's not filled, sorry, left by father not being at home. And when men saying love is not as impactful, but men seek guidance and mentorship and someone that they can look up to, and that is what men feel as love. Conversely to what women would feel as love being when it's said. So my point is, unless someone is able to commit to you, be it male or female or whatever the circumstance is, that person must have the ability to. So when someone says, for example, I love you, your question must be to ask the person in their opinion what is love, because there's so many different understandings of what love actually means, and many times you get in relationships and you realize after it all is said and done, you didn't want that relationship or the person really wasn't committed to you. It was just a matter of for a time how they feel. And so often I go out and I see guys that are walking in long distances in front of their partner or way behind their partner, almost as if they don't want to be with their partner side by side, especially guys. And I asked myself, when he was interested and really pursuing her, was that the attitude? And the reason I'm bringing that up is because what I'm saying is a lot of times guys especially say that because it impacts women positively. And when it's all said and done and men and us men get what we want, we no longer really love you then. So the emotions and the behavior starts to change. And so my point is, unless a guy is able to stand with you, walk with you, hold your hand side by side, protect you constantly till death, regardless of being married or not, that person's entering a relationship and they're going to relate with you. And he is responsible for the depth of which that love goes. And if he's not building it and you're seeing that void being built, stop allowing yourself to get more and more attached. Understand what's going on, start to understand and think about what you're feeling, because it's a scientific fact that women are more attracted to men whose they're feeling they're unsure. So my point is, when these things happen, women tend to gravitate more towards being in a relationship with a guy, not understanding what he's demonstrating is not really love. You see, so I'm very careful in how I phrase things and what I'm saying. I want to get it all a better understanding for what I'm saying throughout, but at the same time I'm very careful in my words because I know how important and significant this is. And I felt really strong about having to discuss this topic tonight because I'm frustrated to hear people who have millions of followers aren't understanding love, and they're teaching to large audiences about love and not being able to really tell someone this is the situation. Ask any couple who are happily married for the last 30 or 40 years if they were in love when they were married, or for the first 5 years of their marriage, and they will tell you no. Because only after 10, 15, maybe sometimes even 20 years, and having been through the ups and downs, the pains, the heartaches, the health scares, a loss of job, and some serious issues where someone may have cheated and stayed with the other person. Only through times of trial you get to understand what love really is. Someone loses a foot, something very severe, and that person stays. That is a demonstration of love. What we hear and what we feel for the first 1 year to 2 years, 1 to 2 years, it's not love. It's a honeymoon. It's infatuation, and it could even be lust. Okay, love is about commitment. And that is why a man can actually decide to love a woman immediately without even speaking to her, but a woman is not able to. A man can decide that based on what he sees, because we are visual, and over time, based on what the woman says, it can reverse how he feels. A woman, on the other hand, builds from outside in, so she listens and she sees and hears, and based on how he makes her feel, she opens her heart over time to allow love to flow. You see, so, and then both parties come to the middle, and that is what true love is over time. So let us not get confused by people who are just wanting to tell us what love is in their own words without understanding. Go to scripture and you will see. There's a reason why even in scripture we were told as men to love our wives. Do you not realize that no part in scripture we were told to like anyone? And the reason is, you can be in love with someone. You can love someone and really not like them. In fact, you cannot like them most times, but you love them. Liking someone is much harder than loving someone. And I know it may sound weird, but liking someone is much harder than actually loving someone, because liking someone is based on the subconscious mind and how you feel and vibrations and stuff about that person. Imagine if we were told to like everyone. Imagine if we were told to like everyone opposed to loving someone. So love is a decision that we must make. And unless someone who is meeting you and telling you that I love you and willing to marry you is not able to tell you explicitly what love is, then I am telling you, please hold your hand and make sure before you go in. And to make it simple as I close, let me give a definition that I've heard, and I customized a little bit to ensure that I don't forget it, one, and if anyone ever asks me briefly what is love, I can tell them. I've learned that loving someone is wanting the best for that person whether or not you're with them. But I've customized it to say is loving that person and being committed to that person for life whether or not you're with them. I made sure and put that in, that part of being committed and for life in, because that is really and truly what it actually is. Loving someone and being committed to them for life, whether or not you're with them. That is the definition that I go by for love. And unless someone can really strongly make you believe that that is what they're in your life for, please believe that that person is not capable of really loving you, because someone cannot give you what they don't have or what they're not able to give, no matter what they say to you. So make sure that person is able to give you love before you accept and open your heart for them. Okay, so bye for now. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what your views are on this one. It's really important that I hear your response on this video, because it really matters to me, and too many people are being hurt out there for someone simply telling them I love you it really hits a nerve with women, and a lot of guys easily get what they want from women by using that word. And if I'm being honest, I would have used that in the past, not knowing what it really meant. But now I do. So when you know better, you do better. All right. So like, comment, and subscribe, and share this video. Let me know what your views are. And bye for now.